Hi book friends, today I'll be reading 5 mini books. They're tiny, so cute. And there's 5 different characters. There's Mr. Noisy, Mr. Small, Mr. Nonsense, Mr. Bounce, and Mr. Happy. Let's start with Mr. Happy. Let's get to know a little bit about Mr. Happy's Smiley Day. Mr. Happy is a happy chap who smiles the whole day long while eating breakfast, getting up from bed. He smiles when things are going right and when they're going wrong. Uh-oh, where's that cake? No, it's in the air. But Mr. Happy still has a big smile on. Uh-oh, that is not a smile. He smiles in the sunshine, and he smiles in the rain. He smiles 100 times a day, and then he smiles again. Oh, and do you know who that is? That's Mr. Tickle, tickling Mr. Happy. And of course, there's that big smile. Oh, now let's get to know Mr. Bounce. Mr. Bounce's bouncy day. Mr. Bounce is like a ball that bounces all around. Oh, there goes Mr. Bounce going boink, whee! One day, he bounced across the street and into the playground. Oh, that's perfect. I see the slide and the swing and the little merry-go-round. It makes you dizzy. And there goes Mr. Bounce, bouncing away. He bounced on his bottom, and he bounced on his head. Ouch! Then, with one last bounce, he bounced home to bed. Wow! I like Mr. Bounce. Now let's get to know Mr. Nonsense. Mr. Nonsense silly day. Mr. Nonsense is so silly. His house is in a tree. It sure is. There goes Mr. Nonsense house up on the tree. He eats porridge on toast for breakfast and dips cold chips in his tea. Oh yes, that is pretty silly. So yes, Mr. Nonsense does not use a bowl for his porridge. Mr. Nonsense uses a piece of toast. And do you know what chips are? They're also called fries. Well, Mr. Nonsense, he dips some in his tea. That's kind of yucky. He wears his rubber ring in the bath to help him keep afloat. Oh, wow. Where do you think he sleeps at night? Yes, in a rowing boat. Oh, Mr. Nonsense. Yes, Mr. Nonsense is very silly. Now let's learn about Mr. Small. Mr. Small's holiday. Mr. Small is very small as small can be. Whoa, that's Mr. Small, and that's Mr. Small's tiny little house. And do you see that? That's a worm. So Mr. Small is smaller than a worm. And do you see the tall grass behind? Yeah. Mr. Small must live in a garden. holiday time for Mr. Small. He's off to see the sea. Oh, he's going to the beach. His sun umbrella is a leaf. His beach ball is a pea. Oh, of course, for tiny little Mr. Small. He doesn't travel on a plane. He flies on a bumblebee. Oh, so clever. So the bumblebee is Mr. Small's friend and takes him around town. Oh, what a cutie, Mr. Small. And our last character is Mr. Noisy. Mr. Noisy's big surprise. Mr. Noisy likes to shout and make a lot of noise. Whoa, there goes Mr. Noisy. This noisy shoes. And look, everyone's like, whoa, that's too loud. He shouts and bellows and he yells. It's just what he enjoys. Mr. Noisy likes to be loud. It makes him happy. He cries, eek, at a mouse, and meow at a cat. Oh, he's even too noisy for the animals. Look, the little mouse, he's running into his little house. It's a little hole. And that cat's like, whoa. But when a lion roars at him, he whispers, ooh, what was that? So Mr. Noisy, it's not as loud as a lion's roar. Roar. No way. He's got some competition. And that's a little bit about Mr. Noisy. So who did you enjoy the most? Was it Mr. Noisy? Was it Mr. Small? Or maybe it was Mr. Nonsense? Mr. Bounce? Or was it Mr. Happy? Oh, I enjoyed all of them. But I think my favorite, I have Mr. Happy and Mr. Small. I think they're my favorite. Well, I hope that you enjoyed these tiny little books today. Until next time, bye-bye, book friends.